We live, baby.
There we go.
Yeah, we live, baby. We back. We back on another edition, a great
You know,
edition.
I'm gonna cut you off real quick. You know how every time you say your name, bro, just run it down. Just say all our names, bro. Because these
You know
people,
what? I thought about that because I thought
yeah.
about that last night. I'm just gonna say everybody's names. Don't nobody like to be in coordinates with me.
Because I'll be right behind you, but don't nobody be right behind me.
I got you, bro.
Here
I
we
got you.
go.
But
Here
it's the
we go.
CEO.
Oh, we could just set it
Yeah,
up.
y'all go with that foolishness.
Y'all got Nick right in the middle. Not your average chef, the box king. Jeff Jimbo, the first lady Lucretia, aka Cree, Uncle Pudge, the closer, the dog father, Telly, and yo boy, the podcast plug, Jody Skywalker. This is Family Talk. Let's discuss it. We gonna just
This
jump
sounds
right
like an
in.
awesome segment of Fox Soul or CNN.
Hey, I make it sound good, Jimbo. I make it sound good.
Bro, you got a Nike cup, bro? That look nice, dog.
First
Who
of
got a
all,
Nike cup?
I ain't got no Nike because you see, I try to put my hand over the logo. They ain't paying us. We ain't never
I'm sorry.
Hey, Jim, hey,
I'm about to move out. I'm about to move out the camera angle. They ain't paying us. We ain't
You
advertising.
right.
Jody,
You
but
right.
they ain't paying us nothing, so don't show nothing on the
Hey, that's why I put my hand over the logo.
I'm sorry.
We're gonna let it file in a little bit. Let some of our faithful family members pull up to the barbecue. We waiting on Nate. I sent Nate an email, so we waiting on Nate to join them.
Well, since Coach A ain't here, I got a news segment.
Oh, you got a news segment, Jimbo?
Yeah, but it might cause a conversation. It's about
And
some
that's
news I
fine.
got last night. Can I say it now, Nick? Or should I wait?
I thought we was gonna wait.
Oh, okay, never mind. I don't have a news
Puppy,
segment.
puppy.
Oh, look
Now,
at
you
let's
said-
talk about the puppy.
Yeah.
Look
You
at
set us up. You set us up, Jimbo.
Yeah, he did.
look at the
Yeah,
puppy.
he trying to change the subject now.
Nah, I'm about to say make telestream big so we can see the puppy.
Oh yes, yeah. Tell me. Let's see the puppy.
Okay, bring it back.
Look, my
Bring
puppy,
it back.
straight.
They want to make
It's
the
hard to
screen
yell
big.
with that barrel in the back, Swizzy.
Nate the Great is also in the building. What's good, Nate? How you
And he
doing?
like pancakes.
Well, I'm
so-
tired. I'm tired.
Oh, yeah, my boy Nate.
Look at him.
What's good, Jimmy?
That's
Boy,
what's
them
up.
things
That's
small.
what's up. Them things small as hell.
Nah, buddy, that's a big one.
Is he?
Yeah, he one of the big ones.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Nate, man, how you doing? How you feel about being on the show today? We usually don't get you every Saturday, but when we get you, it's always a good Saturday. What's good with you, my boy?
Man, I'm tired. Tired this
So-
morning.
He always come on here with the same thing. I'm tired. I'm tired.
Hey,
We
but
all
listen,
tired.
I am.
Nate said that he was gonna do better, and
He
he doing
did.
better.
He doing better.
He
He
keeping
doing
his
Not
word.
according to Nick.
I ain't say he was doing better, but yeah, he gonna be on the 10.
Oh my
Yeah, I'm on the
goodness,
10.
man. Well, while we at it, man, it's mental health check. Nate said he on the 10. He tired, but he on the 10, man. Jody, where you at today, my guy?
I just had breakfast, so I'm on 10 right now. Had me some good old pancakes.
Now, when you say right now, that kind of sounds to me it's a potential for it to go down.
You know what I'm saying? Depends on what lunch look like.
Okay. What lunch look like? Okay, I got you. Since
He
I'm
sound-
sliding,
He sounded like
Go
Telly one time when we had this conversation, and Telly was like, "Well, you know, I had some churches, so, you know, I'm on a 10."
y'all leaving room for it to be bad, man. Come on, y'all leaving it up to food, but it's cool. It's cool. I'm out of 10 as well, man. Woke up this morning feeling great.
Yeah.
Where you at today?
Nelly Nell.
I'm at a 10.
Now,
I'm good. We flying out today, so
Yes, sir, Nick.
Hey man, don't be putting your information in the streets, bro.
No, we ain't gonna tell him where he going. Just saying that he's
Hey, I should have got to stop myself and be like, "Where you going?" But we'll talk about it later.
Yeah, we'll talk about it
we don't
later.
need
I
everybody
mean,
knowing
if
that
they
we-
friends with Teresa, my wife on Facebook, they gonna know by the end of the day.
Hey, they already should know, right? They already should know. Oh man, who we missing? Cree, where you at this morning?
Oh, I'm in
Mental
the,
health
I'm in the
check.
10 this morning. I'm feeling good.
Everybody in the, at the barbecue right now, where y'all at? Throw y'all
Where y'all at?
numbers out.
Mental health check. 1 through 10.
Oh, let me share this post, man.
Yeah, do your sharing. Nick, go ahead and plug us in real quick.
Go ahead, like and subscribe, dropping an emoji. Just let us know how we doing. But until then, Brad, you hit the intro.
I ain't finished doing mental health check. We didn't get Uncle Pudge.
Oh, he
And
back.
we ain't get not your average shelf. Don't
Yeah,
you skip
yeah.
over me.
Yeah, Nick trying to rush it. We know you got to go, Nick. Well, we gotta do our thing here. Let's go. Uncle Punch, where you at? 1 to 10.
I'm a 5, man.
Oh, why we
Oh, man.
now while we at a 5, this is where we stop and we ask what's going on with your aunt.
My baby Tristan sick, man. He got a fever 99.9, man.
Oh man, well let's send out some prayers to Tristan.
Yeah.
Hope he get well, man. If you
Hopefully
need
it's just a
anything, let
common
us know.
cold, bro.
Yeah, hopefully
It's just a
nothing
common
serious.
cold.
Oh, okay.
But you know, he in there laying down out himself, man.
Shoot, you know, if you like Brandon said, you know,
What's
if you
up,
need
Mom?
something, you know, we sending it.
Yeah, you know we sending
That's
it.
it.
Shoot.
Yeah, you know we got it. So big prayers to Tristan. Make sure everything
Yes,
is good with
sir.
him, man. Long as Tristan good, we all good. So let's keep
Yeah.
Tristan in the prayers. Not your average chef, man. Where you at today?
Man, let's go down the list, man.
Let's do
I
it.
woke up on this side of the earth. You
Yes,
heard?
sir. Yes, sir.
I got my babies with me. You heard?
Yes, sir.
Mhm.
I got a good busy Saturday with a purpose, a big purpose. You
Yes,
heard?
sir. Yes, sir.
Sunday, tomorrow, I got another big purpose because I still got my babies here.
You heard?
We going to
so
church.
dramatic.
You heard?
You heard?
You know what I'm saying? And then I gotta take them back so they can go back to school. So Monday it's gonna be like, oh man, you know, be thinking about my babies all day again.
Yeah, I
But,
feel you, man.
you know,
But that drums up the feeling of, okay, I can't wait to see him next time because we're gonna do it better than we did last time.
bro, every day, bro, I'll be like, man, I wish I had them every day, dog.
Yeah.
You know, but
I feel you,
know,
bro. I feel
you can't have your way in life sometimes.
Do you get them for spring break?
I won't be able to get them from spring break this time, so I gotta,
Right.
you know, they'll be going to, you know, the little spring break camp at their school. But
That's what's up.
Oh,
That's what's
okay.
up.
yeah,
Shout out to the queens. Shout out to the queens. We're gonna be right back, man. This family talk. Let's discuss.
but if you want to let me, go.
Tell 'em I ain't mad, they ain't know. You know I ain't mad if you love it. Ain't nobody ever take this moment from me. So nigga, while I got it, the fuck it, it's all good. It's all good.
Jimmy, do you not know that dumping the ball off to your big man gets him and motivates him?
Tell 'em I ain't mad if they ain't know. You know I ain't mad if you love it. Ain't nobody ever take this moment from me. So nigga,
I
while
don't want
got
no,
it, the
I don't
fuck
want
it,
no
it's
smoke
all
over there.
good.
I heard her
Man,
cut
me-
somebody out in traffic. I don't want no
For
problem with that.
real. For real. I'm like, no part
I don't
of
want
that.
no problems with that.
Yo,
Devil,
yo,
get
yo,
up
yo.
off me. Devil, get up off me. Boy, you cut me off. I ain't even tell you how I was doing. I just shared the story with you, bruh. Brandon,
Man,
I'm sorry. What did I do to you?
no, you ain't do nothing to me. No, you shouldn't apologize. I should apologize to you. I am so sorry for cutting you off.
Devil,
I
get
should
up
never-
off me.
Yeah, devil get up off
me.
us.
Devil, get up off me. God, y'all get Brandon. But I'm doing great, though. Thanks for asking. I appreciate that.
So is that a 10?
I'm a 10.
Yeah,
I'm
you
a
can
10.
tell.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Nick, I thought it was a 10, so I went on here and put the intro on. But man, let's check out the comments, man. Say good morning to some of the faithful. We got Nell. Good morning to Nell. VV, good morning. Pulled up on us. Big Lion, good morning. Tiffany, good morning. Amanda, good morning. Drop them emojis like Nick said. Let's jump right into it, man. Let's get to talking a little bit. See him, man. You supposed to be on point. Let's get it, bro.
I got you. I got you. We
Jesus,
check. Let me run through the list,
Jesus.
make sure we done checked
I'm
everything.
praying already.
Well, no, we gotta get Jimmy News.
Because I know it's coming next.
No.
I'm praying
We
already. I
gonna
know
save
it's-
it.
We gotta save Jimmy News.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
save it. We gotta save it.
Jimmy News.
Good morning,
gotta
the Haitian.
My brother, what's up, my guy?
Good morning, Keela.
Carmen. What's up, Carmen? I
Why-
see you.
Keela got all these names.
Hey, bro, get out her alienist business, bro. She got alias. That's
Keela
all.
got all these names. Oh God, dog. See him. Let's go. Let's run it. Nick gotta go. Let's run.
Oh, my
let's run
bad.
it.
Jimmy, you ready?
I hope so, bro.
All
I
right,
don't, I
Jimmy.
don't know if I'm ready for
Why
your
you just
question.
ask Jimmy? We off in there.
Because this question is targeted towards me.
Oh, okay.
Jimmy.
Yes.
First question of the day.
I can't answer that question.
Yeah, you can. You going
No, I
to
can't.
listen. Without using the Bible, why should men lead a relationship?
Devil, get off me. That's what.
That's his answer.
That's my answer.
That's his answer. There we go. Well,
Listen.
before hold
Go
on,
ahead.
Jimbo. Before Jimbo get to that, let's start with you, Jody. Let's see your explanation. Let's see your explanation first.
All right. Without using the Bible, right? Here's why I think men should lead a relationship. Because we just move in a different manner, right? We move in a more of a common sense type of deal. Like we move to what kind of makes sense with us, right? Because women, on the other hand, most of the time are like that emotional counterpart. Like women pay attention to more details than more broad stuff. Like a woman's gonna pay attention to like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I need this fixed in the house versus a man just kind of paying attention to money. You know what I'm saying? Our minds are kind of programmed different to pay attention to more stuff. We work on the stuff that just makes sense to us. You know what I'm saying? So for me personally, I just think that because men are less emotional, we move with more logic than women. So that's why I feel like not using the Bible, why men should lead a relationship. And that's my
question is this: what man are you talking about, brother?
I'm gonna just speak for myself. I can't speak for
Oh,
nobody else.
okay.
So that's why I would want to lead a relationship. Now, how y'all?
Let me ask this, because this is I'm a firm believer of this. Shouldn't the man and the woman co-lead the relationship rather than just having a sole person lead the relationship?
I would.
But at
feel-
the end of the day, I feel like you still have
I've been
that.
told
My
I'm
bad. Go ahead.
I've been told I was wrong. I said, well, why can't can it be like a pilot and a co-pilot type deal? I was told I was wrong. I was told that a man is supposed to lead a relationship. So I feel
A man told you that, or a woman told you that?
a woman told me that. Matter of fact, several women have told me that. Women tell you that, like I've talked to older women, right? And they straight up were like, look, I'm a woman. I want to do my woman due diligence, and that's it. Most of the time, when it comes to like stuff around the house, the cars, the animals, my husband take care of that. She's like, I don't want
Let me interject. So when I say co-lead, where no one has to lead the relationship, we all play a role in our relationships, right? We all men play their roles, women play their roles. Why we got to sit here and justify the roles to who's first and who's second? That's what I'm saying.
I think at the end of the day,
think it's
you
just
still
like
have that one person who gonna make that final decision.
But ain't that a role?
no matter how you want to cut the pie, it's always gonna be rules.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But to sit here and say man should run it, quote unquote, not using the Bible, because we know there's order. There is order. Because Jody
But-
said not using the Bible.
You Brandon, go ahead and say it then, Brandon. Go ahead and say it then, Brandon. There's order. I like what you're saying. Keep preaching. Keep preaching, TD Jakes. Thank you. I'm waiting on Creature to say something. Say it for me, Creature.
I'm just keep talking.
No,
I'm not my thoughts are not formulated yet, so I'm just waiting for
that. And all honesty, not everybody, right? Not every religion reads the Bible. So you have a bunch of other religions that have perfectly good relationships and they don't rely on the Bible because it's not their relationship, and yet they probably have their own reasonings for wanting to lead a relationship. But for me personally, I just feel like for me, I kind of move in a certain way, so that's why I would want to lead my relationship, because I'm moving off of what makes.
You say you wouldn't want, or you would want?
I said I would want to, because
okay.
I'm moving off of what makes sense. Because I've been in a certain situation where, like, I helped somebody with car shopping, and she was like, I want this, and by the time we got done with all the numbers, that car payment was looking $500, and I'm like, okay, you don't need this, and this. This is what you need. And no matter how much arguing, it made sense, right? And you still got a great quality car. And the payments is now maybe like $310, $315 instead of the $560 you were about to pay. Same thing with like apartments and houses. It's like sometimes, in my experience, right, that sometimes women want certain things and they want to do certain things, and they're moving off of emotion. Well, as a dude, we got to come down and be like, I understand you want this certain type of style in life and everything else, but we got to kind of bring it down a little bit so we can kind of fit this in our budget. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes if you let a woman lead, women have days where they emotions up and down. You know what I'm saying? Women ride the wave of emotions sometimes. So if you let a woman lead a relationship, you gonna ride that wave right along with her. And sometimes we can't, as men, we can't ride that emotional wave because we're not built emotionally like that. So it's kind of like you gotta kind of lead that relationship sometimes. Well, for me, I would lead it because it's like, all right, I understand if you upset about certain subject or this, that, and the third, but we're gonna just let it go. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you have kids. Like, women might want to grind the kid for 6 months for doing something stupid, but you as a father might be like, all right, he did something stupid, it's not that big of a deal. He grinded for 2 weeks and we're gonna move on. You know what I'm saying? So that's me. That's my personal opinion on why men should lead a relationship.
It's like in our private conversation, I told you it's kind of hard because like you're singling out Christians, but if you have a Christian or somebody that follows the Bible, the scriptures, if they study that, like that's in them, so their answer is going to reflect what's in the Word. Saying the same thing if you were asking Muslim. The Torah, the Quran is in them. So when they speak, what's in the Quran is going to come out and reflect. It's going to be a part of their answer. And same thing with Confucius and Kundalini and all these other religions and all these other gods with people that study and believe in what they believe in. That's why I told you it's kind of hard. It ain't no kinda. It is hard. It is very difficult for you to ask a specific religion not to answer a question and not to put their belief system into it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you want that answer, I feel like you should be better off going and asking a person that's atheist or something like that.
But I don't feel like you have to ask the atheist, right? To answer
because they don't have anything that they believe in.
What Jimbo trying to say is that a lot of relationships, especially with the Bible,
right,
they let God lead that relationship.
Yeah, you're right. Most relationships you let God lead, but like let's say you get a pastor, right? And let's say that pastor, why do you lead this relationship not using the Bible? He might be like, I lead my relationship because I'm a financial manager and my wife's a nurse. You know what I'm saying? So because I'm the finance person and you know what I'm saying, I got a brother that's a mechanic and I got another brother that's like a house builder. I lead that relationship because when it comes to certain things in our relationship, I'm gonna help us better.
Let me add this real quick. You know that there are certain principles in our lives that we use on a daily basis that we don't even know that come from the scriptures. Even for people who don't even believe in the scriptures, like respecting other people, stuff like just the simple stuff that come from the scriptures, and we all live that and believe in that. But that's what I'm saying. It's kind of hard treating others as you treat yourself. Where that come from? The scriptures. You know what I'm saying? Caring about your body. Where that come from? The scriptures. Like, it's a lot of stuff in our lives that we don't even think about, that we live out on a daily basis, that come from the scriptures, the Bible, the Holy Bible, that we don't even think about. You know what I'm saying? Whether you believe it in or not. Certain principles, you know what I'm saying, or showing respect to your mom, your parents, your elders.
Commandments. Those are commandments.
Yeah.
It doesn't really have to be a broad question. Honestly, you could just leave it in the respect of, why would you want to lead it? What would you do to lead a relationship that wasn't about? It could be you personally.
I want to walk in order. I want my relationship to be in order. That's why.
But what Jimmy's saying is, even if you take the Bible out of it, that's going to be his answer because that's what's rooted in him.
Yes.
Nate, man, what you got, Nate? What you got, Nate? What you got, Nate?
Nah, I mean, I kind of agree with what Nick was kind of saying. Like, he wasn't saying that technically, like, he wasn't saying it was supposed to be even, but he was like, you know, a 55-45 kind of deal. Like, you still got a little say-so, but I do think somebody need to ultimately
make a decision on.
Right.
And I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm not, because,
because at the end of the day, like, if you say 50-50, and Brandon, you say, you want your kids to go to a Catholic school,
somebody
and say she want her school kids to go to a public school, and y'all say y'all 50-50 on everything. So where y'all kids going? They going Catholic school for half the year and public school for the other half?
No, that's not what
somebody
I'm saying.
Gonna have to make a decision, or somebody
gonna have to make.
And you're gonna have to come together and talk about it and find the best medium for your family.
Right. Somebody's gonna have to make a decision. I'm not disagreeing with that. We all defer to our opposites in relationships. That's also called deferment. Okay, well, you make that decision. There's certain things that I make decisions on in our relationship, and some things I let her make decisions on in the relationship, according to what the role is in that relationship. My thing is, let's not just have a title for just one person being one and then two. You can be 1A and 1B. That's what I'm
and 1B, but 1A can still be 55%.
I'm not talking about percentages. I'm not talking. I said yes, of course. The opposite sex is going to have to. When somebody's going to make a decision, somebody's going to have to defer whatever that situation is. Like I said, Sam defers to me a lot, and there's certain things I defer to her. Some things she let me make the decisions on, but there's also certain things I let her make decisions on because that's her role. That's all I'm trying to say. I agree with y'all, but that's like an added thing to what y'all are saying.
Y'all work as a team.
Thank you, Jimbo. Thank you. Yes.
Y'all a team, no matter how you want to cut that pie.
Thank you. And that's how that works. I don't look at it as I'm the star. No, I can defer to her if I need to.
Because just like some days LeBron gotta rise up and win a game for us. Some days AD gotta win a game for us. You heard what I'm saying? Straight up, we're a team.
hey, Jimbo, show him that sweater, Jimbo. Show him that sweater, Jimbo.
Hey, y'all want to know who got me this? Nigga, Teresa. Hey, you want to skip subjects while I'm trying to show some love.
What you got, Creed? You been waiting. What you got? Then we're going to roll over to Uncle Pudge because he been waiting too.
I don't really have much to say on this because it's kind of hard to not respond because of my beliefs. But if I'm going to try to take my beliefs out of it, I go back to when I was young in viewing relationships because I didn't come from a background where relationships were strong or marriage or whatever. So when I look at it, I've always wanted to look like when I look at relationships that weren't around me, I like to see, like I would want to see a man to be the covering. And I think that's where leading is. It's like the covering of the relationship. Like I can tell like there's a partnership, but at the end of the day, like he still has a say or still has sometimes the final word. Or, you know, like I think it's more like a security thing. Like you're here, you're my protector. You're like, I want to be able to feel secure under you. So that means that if I'm going to be secure under you, that means you're my leader in a sense. So that's how I view it. Like it's good to be, I think every man and a woman have a role in the relationship. Like there's men do think more logical, I think. But there is women who think just as logical as a man. Like it just really depends on the person that you're dealing with. But there's gonna be areas in the relationship where the man's going to be able to like get it down packed, but then maybe the man doesn't see what the woman sees. So she's gonna have to talk to him about it, and so they get together. So that's where the teamwork comes. But at the end of the day, like I don't know, it's kind of hard. But I will want to be covered. I want to feel covered. I want to feel secure in the relationship. So, in my mind, that's the leader. The man is the leader. I mean, why would a man want to feel? I don't know. But I'm not gonna go on that. But yeah,
we got you, Cree. Uncle Pudge.
Mm-hmm. We can't hear
you.
Hear
you, Uncle Pudge. We can't hear you, Unc. No, we can't hear you. Technical difficulties with Uncle Pudge.
I think it's so funny when people be trying to hit people and people be understand what they be saying, but they ain't saying nothing.
You good, Unc? Y'all should have seen him drop the head so Jimmy said, look.
So we get tired of him talking about him.
He ain't been talking about him though, to be honest with you.
But when
I got your bad, Jimbo.
I've been waiting to talk about him.
He don't talk. I've been
waiting to talk about him.
He don't talk about him on Saturdays, but he talk about him.
When he talk about him?
He always
talk about my little LeBron plugs. That's all.
Oh.
Because the man is playing outrageous this year on a boo-boo team, but we're not gonna talk about that though.
Man, he got 2 50-point games in the last 3 games.
Hey, for that man to be doing what he doing at this age, man, is amazing.
Yeah,
It is.
hey,
And for us to be
gotta
holding
tip
him to
your
the
hat.
same standard that we held him at the age of 21 shows his greatness.
It's impressive. I'm not disagreeing with it. It's very impressive.
Nate said, I don't got time for Jimmy today.
They never got time for Jimmy today. You good on?
How about now? Can you hear me?
We can hear
Yes,
you
sir.
now.
We
Yes,
All right,
sir.
I had to reset it, man. It's going crazy. You know, it's a negative 20 up here, man.
Oh, y'all negative 20. We got 3 here.
Yeah, man. That dang on polar vortex, man.
Man, terrible.
It is. Now,
Jody face.
so now here we go, man.
Close us out. Close us out.
I grew up in a single parent household. You know, my mom. So when I grew up, I'm looking at her, and you know, she had, you know, a relationship with my 2 youngest siblings. Dad, he was there, but you could tell she was, you know, the head of household, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but she let him, you know, stand out front. But you know, I'm looking behind the scenes. I'm like, oh, she the one that run the show. So when I look at that, it's like I grabbed that from her. I just so happen to be the male. So I don't have any problem sharing my responsibilities with a woman, you know, so to speak, if they can handle that. Now, when I get into a relationship, I'm always the one that leads out front, so to speak, until I can see you can handle, you know, the things that you can handle. And then, you know, it's like a transfer of power kind of thing for me. You know, naturally, I got veto power because, as Jody was saying, which he, you know, said it in a whole roundabout way, men think more logically, where women leads more emotionally. And you know, and sometimes emotional, you can use that, man. But most time, you know, you need the logic. You need a person who can look at a situation and be like, what's the best course of action? You know, and this is what we're gonna do, this is how we're gonna do it, and that's it. You know, because before I had a relationship where Tristan's mom, to be exact, she was as off the charts with her. She was, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, all these grand plans, and I'm like, yeah, that don't make sense. How we gonna get there? You know, it's like, well, we'll get there. Now I need to know how we gonna get there. Because if we do this without a plan, we gonna wind up, man, messed up. So, you know, I used to have to step in like, no, we can't do that. No, we can't do that. No, we can't do that. All the time. No, So, like you said, it depends on your relationship and who's in the relationship with you. You know, whether, you know, because like you said, it's 45, 55. You know, it's deferment it's no problem to defer to your partner, you know, because, you know, she might have, you know, a different perspective. You like, oh, you know what? I ain't see that. You're right. That could actually work in that way, but, you know, it just depends. Men should lead until they see that the woman can take over. You know, you don't want to drive all the time, do you? You want to be able, you know, hand the wheel over to your partner and let her take control sometime, you know. Give yourself a break because you'll go crazy if you got to make all the decisions. That stuff will mess your head up, man. That's tiresome.
Sounds like a winner to me.
That sounds like a winner to me. All right, CM. Let's keep it growing.
Man, honestly, I ain't gonna lie to you. Honestly, I think we need to take off 2 of these topics and throw one in.
Let's do it. I'm with it.
So what you throwing in, Nick?
I don't know if y'all heard, but y'all heard about Deshaun Watson.
No, I ain't heard about it.
Yeah, I heard about it.
Tell him.
I heard about it.
Not guilty.
Oh, good for him.
But that brings up other questions. Deshaun Watson lost
he
a whole
gonna be
year,
guilty
a whole
in
year
the
of money.
civil case.
Say it again.
He's gonna be found liable in the civil case because Deshaun Watson, there will be no criminal charges. That part is over. But the civil cases, he's gonna have to settle. Plus, he did something, man, because before they even brought this up, his lawyer was saying he was gonna plead the fifth. Anytime you have to plead the fifth, man, you did something.
Not necessarily. You
I'm
just
about to
ain't,
say,
you
I don't know if he did nothing, but
22 people, man. 22.
but
He
this
did
is my
something.
thing, Telly. If you bring a case to somebody, this is law, and this is how I felt about the Bill Cosby situation. What you have to do, you need to bring evidence of what you're saying that this person did. And to our knowledge, we know with Bill Cosby, there was no evidence that was brought at all. And to our knowledge so far with Deshaun Watson, there was no evidence brought to the table as well so far.
Well,
yeah.
it wasn't enough evidence to charge him. It was something, but not enough.
No, they could
the
have
laws are
charged
fickle.
them.
Right,
and-
they put Bill Cosby in prison with no evidence.
They did for hearsay. Now, I
Exactly.
totally agree with that.
But that's where we're going with it. We're allowing people to come and make accusations of their accuser, and these people are being sent to jail for no reason. Come to find out, Bill Cosby sat in there for like what 2-3 years. For what reason? And nothing happens to his
not
accuser.
2-3.
I think it was 2 years.
He was
It's been a
sitting.
while,
That's
man.
the point. It's the point that he was sitting for no reason.
I know. I totally agree. You couldn't charge the man for some stuff that happened over 40 years ago because there is no evidence.
So all we sit here and
whatsoever.
say is, "I'm sorry." Now you can go back to your life. Emmett Till.
Now she should have
sorry.
been charged because she
But-
confessed that she lied.
But these things doesn't happen. I mean, they got to do something with the justice system. They got to do something with the justice system because you can't just keep throwing people in jail. Years later, people come out and say, "Oh, I lied," and that be the end of it. Because the people who lied ain't got no consequences to deal with.
And they need some. They need some steep ones too.
I mean, this
But
sounds
you
like
playing with
we
people
talked
lively.
about that.
Yeah,
we talked
did.
about that on Tuesday. And I was wondering, like, wait a minute, I thought it was against the law to file a false police report.
But
Because that's
nothing
pretty much what
ever
they do.
happens.
That's what I'm saying. Nothing ever happens. I'm like, but this is law though. Like, you go to the police and say this man, woman did X, Y, Z to me. They got to report that. They go to jail. You lied. Wait a minute, that's a false police report. Now you supposed to get some time, and then they never get any time or any type of retribution. It's like they walk away scot-free with a week. I'm sorry.
I mean, this man
Right.
didn't play no game in the whole year.
Well,
Well, he also
and
didn't
nobody
want to play. He also
He
didn't want to
could've.
play for the Texans. He
But like
could've.
that,
He
yeah,
don't
that
want to
was
play for
a,
the
that was a
Texans.
Yeah,
that was
he,
that was a situation where, like, first of all, he didn't want to be there.
yeah,
And
he
he was
didn't want
looking to
be
get
there.
traded, and then those accusations came out. So
And another thing, you seen how when Deshaun Watson said he ain't want to play for the Texans, they said you gonna play for us. But when J.J. Watt said he ain't want to play for the Texans, they gave him a goodbye, a pardon.
No, not he didn't really say.
What you trying to say, Nick?
he
What you
didn't
trying to
wanna-
say?
I know
It
what
ain't
Nick's
right.
trying to say.
What you
I
trying
know
to
what
It
say?
ain't
he's
right.
saying, but I'm just. But with JJ was different because they was gonna cut JJ, and JJ
I say
was,
this-
you know,
I don't
He
think they
asked
was
for a
gonna cut
favor.
him. I think they was gonna
Yeah,
let him
yeah.
because he only had like
But-
1 year
but
left
like
on his
was-
contract.
but it's like this,
but
Nick.
JJ stayed hurt though.
JJ Watt has been on kind of like a decrease in his productivity.
But he was still putting up numbers.
But he was putting up numbers. But honestly, it's like, you know what? If JJ Watt want to leave, all right, cool, fine. We'll oblige you and let you go. It's like when Deshaun Watson, you're a franchise quarterback. Those don't come often. So it's kind of like Deshaun Watson is worth way more than JJ Watt. Like if you stack their trade value, like the Texans are asking for 3 first-round picks to Deshaun Watson. You ain't getting 3 first-round picks for JJ Watt, so you're more likely to let JJ Watt go than to argue with him. Because and plus you got to pay that man. He's still like a $20 million hit. So it's like we get $20 million on salary cap and back, and we let you walk. Whereas in Deshaun Watson, he hasn't signed that major deal yet. He's still like kind of he did. So how much is his cap?
168. He had signed a $168 million contract.
Yeah, so Deshaun Watson, but like it's less than what some of these other quarterbacks like Aaron Rodgers are getting paid. So Deshaun Watson, they're gonna get a lot more value for Deshaun Watson than they were JJ Watt. So you hardball with Deshaun. You tell them either you stand or somebody gonna pay us to take you. And well, with JJ, you know what? We'll save $20 million and let you walk because you've been on a decrease. And then you trade him out of the conference and you ain't got to worry about it no more.
And what happened? Right. JJ got hurt this way. He got hurt this year. Yeah, so that's why they really let JJ go, because he couldn't stay healthy. And it's like, man, like
so as I'm gonna ask y'all, if y'all was running a team, whether y'all the head coach or the CEO of the team, if y'all got a player who say they don't want to play with y'all with elite caliber, they don't want to play with y'all gonna keep them anyways?
I'm gonna try to work it out, but if we can't work it out, I want them out in my locker room.
Yeah, that's what I'm with Jimmy. Yeah, if I'm trying to work it out, see what the problems is, see if we can fix the issues. If we can't do that, then of course, I'll let you go.
Like
and that's
marriage,
the thing.
Hey, baby,
Texans couldn't work it out.
I don't want you to go nowhere.
Well, right. Shit, you seen him. He said what the problem was. He and I don't really want to hear what y'all got to say. I was like, I don't know why they didn't move the guy. Hey, you got to go there, man, because you're going to become a cancer in this organization. You're not happy here. I'm not happy hearing about you talk about my organization. Where would you like to go and show him the door?
So don't that him being a caliber player just throw all that out the window?
But you're not going to get nothing. He at this point in time, he holds all the leverage, really.
You're not going to get anything from somebody that don't want to be there. Like, you're not going to get your best. He's not going to get his best.
Because people already know he don't want to be there. So
look at how the Sixers handled the Ben Simmons situation. He wanted to go. Right. Honestly, you should have let him go around the time he wanted to go. If you don't want to be here and we can't work it out, and they tried to work it out, let him go. Why sit here and let him sit for so long? Let him go.
Right. Ben Simmons, and they got lucky. He got sent to the Nets.
You know anything about the situation?
No, because the creature sitting there looking at y'all like, why do we even talk about this? I can't talk. Nick shifted the whole show.
Y'all can keep talking.
No,
I had to go look him up. I'm like, who y'all talking about?
We're gonna get back on topic. Go ahead.
Nick shifted the whole show, and everybody's kind of surprised.
If you want to get back on the original point of Deshaun Watson, if you want to have that conversation, the problem is it's hard to have that conversation about Deshaun Watson. Because as soon as you jump out and say something about Deshaun Watson being innocent, you have to think about all the people who actually been through a traumatic experience with some type of sexual assault and their voice never got heard. So when you have cases like Deshaun Watson, let's be real. What Deshaun Watson did, he went to a massage parlor.
What they say he did.
He did. He grabbed a little TNA.
You was there?
Man, he did. I'm not gonna play the games he went.
But I'm saying, how do you know he did it?
Because you fly a chick. Okay. When 22 people say the same thing, there's got to be some truth to it. 22
people could be lying on you.
So how many people said that about Bill Cosby? And they had nothing, and Emmett Till and all these other.
Emmett Till's a different case.
That's not a different story. It's not a different story.
Before she came out and said that she didn't do it, everybody thought that he did what he did.
No, all the white people. All the white people. He did it.
Everybody in Chicago know that story, and we knew he didn't do that.
No, black people.
No, I'm
saying how many people? How many people said Emmett Till did it?
Whistling at a white woman. Probably a bunch of white people.
But what we're saying is,
you said whistling. See, you heard that part. See, in Chicago, it was he whistled at the white woman, and then the other story was he said the white woman was pretty. So we're like, wait a minute, which one is it? You know, did he whistle at her or did he say she was pretty? So that's how we knew it was like, no, something wrong down there. Two different.
But all
versions.
I'm saying is, you can have so many people saying somebody did it, and it could be so many people telling you a lie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like I said, we don't know whether
That's
he
true.
whether
But
he
do
did
you
it
really
or not.
believe 22 people? Do you really believe 22 people who don't know each other gather up and say we just gonna lie on Deshaun Watson
to get
Yeah,
some
it
money.
can
Yeah.
happen.
Something
It
happened.
can happen. Yeah.
I'm not saying.
Yeah.
I'm not saying.
I
I'm
guess
not
I'm gonna be the
saying.
oddball out there.
No, I'm saying
And
something
it's okay.
happened.
I'm gonna be the oddball out because I'm gonna just flat out say it.
Essentially,
I don't believe he. Honestly, I'm gonna be real. I don't believe he innocent. I don't believe Bill Cosby innocent. I don't believe that. I believe Bill Cosby did exactly
I
what they say.
believe Bill is innocent.
I don't believe that. I believe Bill Cosby did exactly what they say he did. My problem with the whole Bill Cosby thing was the fact that you waited all these years to say something. No, he did what he said. You exactly what he did. Deshaun Watson went in, bro. For you, when you live in Texas and you go to Miami and you fly somebody from halfway across the country to give you a massage, and all of a sudden she feeling some type of way, bro. You got a little handsy and she felt some type of way. Like that's the situation.
That's her job, right?
No,
Yeah,
Jimmy.
I'm saying,
People
ain't she
fly their
supposed to-
barbers across
Jimmy,
the
yeah.
country to cut their hair.
Deshaun Watson played for the
No,
Houston
wait a
Texans.
minute.
He
But
went to
they
Miami
used that one barber.
and he flew her out from like California and Philadelphia for a personal massage. Okay, you see that? Personal massage. Bruh, what it was it was something more. He got a little handsy. She wasn't feeling it, and she made a deal about it. And that probably happened to a few of them women. He probably did something they ain't like, and they made a big deal about it. My problem with the situation is, let's be adults. You knew what you was going there for. And
Okay, no, hold on. Let's be adults, Jody. You
No,
don't
I'm
know
being real.
anything specifically
alright.
that happened. So
I'm not-
for
I'm
you
not-
to
but
say,
I'm not gonna play
"Oh, I
stupid
think
either.
he's wrong,"
Jimmy, I'm not
Or
gonna
he
play
did it.
stupid. I'm not playing stupid. I'm not playing stupid games. When you a grown ass athlete and you flying women from across the country, you flying them for one thing.
so
Okay.
so as part of that stupid game, I'm guessing that he did something that nothing has ever been proven because you think that he's wrong.
Nah,
So
it-
is that stupid? Is that stupid?
all we
Is
saying
that the
is
stupid game?
we
Yeah.
word your wording.
My wording is when you a rich man, right?
His wording is he don't care what the wording is because what he says is right, and it don't matter if it's true or not. In Jody's mind, he did it, so that's it. That's all. That's it.
Because the thing is, we don't know if he did it. or
Right,
not.
Jody?
Now,
Am I right or am I telling a lie?
He did it.
Oh,
He probably
okay, thank
wrote
you.
them
I'm
girls and
telling the
touched them
truth.
girls in a way that they
Once
they
again,
felt some type of way.
nothing matters what we're gonna say because
Hey,
Jody
Jody.
wants his story to be true.
I'm not
Jody.
telling you what my story wanted to be
That's
true.
your
No,
opinion.
that's what you're
I'm telling
doing
you-
without
I'm
doing
telling
it.
you what I feel.
It's an
Then you feel
opinion.
the way you want to feel about it, Jimmy. My opinion is he did it. Bill Cosby did it, and we just don't like the way they came at them fellas about what they did.
Hey,
That's
it's
fact.
everybody. It's all opinionated. If he want, go ahead, Nate.
Hey, Jody, you know somebody told a lie on me before? And it circulated,
Mhm.
and it wasn't true. But
I'm pretty sure somebody told a lie on Jody too.
But the thing is, Nate, it's the difference between one person telling a lie.
no,
Well, you
no,
know-
two people told a lie.
he said it circulated.
But it's circulated, Nate. That's what we're saying. Okay,
No,
it wasn't
that's
Deshaun
very
Watson. It wasn't a situation that is circulated because one person can tell a lie and the lie can circulate. But
Right.
when 20, 30 people telling the same story,
They see a
I feel
golden
like
ticket.
there's gonna be some truth to it.
They see a golden ticket.
He put himself in a situation to look like a golden ticket.
And that's
you
why
don't-
some people came out and said what they
Because he
said.
signed a contract in the NFL.
Yeah, when you a rich person and you going around hanging around a bunch of lowlifes, you setting yourself up for failure.
How you know who he hang out with?
Have you seen some of these girls' Instagrams?
I've never seen not one of them.
I've seen them. I've seen their Instagrams when they started throwing a few names in there. I went and started looking up their Instagrams, and I'm telling you right now, I'm looking at these Instagrams like, oh, ain't no way in hell I touched that girl with a 10-foot pole because all she wants is money.
Maybe she was a good masseuse.
Probably if I flew you out from a different state, you better be a damn good masseuse.
Oh Lord, let's move on to the next one.
Nick, why you bring this bull up? Nick, you bring this bull up.
Nick, you did
this.
this.
Is a good topic.
No, that
Nah,
was
it's
that
a
was
good
something
topic.
we needed to talk
Originally-
about.
But originally it was 23 women. The 23rd woman was caught lying. So she was found out to be a lie. Now she tried to cash in. But the other 22, they looked into it. I'm not saying the man did what they said he did, but something happened to where you got something, because sexual assault is, and you can flash your meat stick at somebody, you sexually assault them. He did something. I don't know to what length and caliber that he did it, but something's transpired. Something. I'm just saying something. I mean, I ain't saying the man guilty of rape. I'm just saying something happened.
That's why they
So what y'all saying is the man guilty until proven innocent.
I ain't say he guilty. I said something happened. You got
so Jody, that's what you're saying. The man guilty until proven innocent.
As a black man in this country.
No, just say as a man. Ain't no as a black man.
No, because what Epstein and all them cats weren't guilty until they finally actually got found guilty. So as a black man, as a rich black man in this country, you guilty and proven innocent. Same thing.
And you agree with that.
I say with that as a rich black man in this country, I agree with it. You are guilty until proven innocent. Look at Kobe, how we roped him off about this girl lying.
I'm not gonna call you this, but some people will. I'm not gonna call you this, but some people will call you Uncle Tom.
I'm not an Uncle Tom. I'm being real. I'm sticking up for my black brothers.
How you sticking up for him and you saying he's guilty and you don't even know if he's guilty or not?
Because as a black man, I know there's certain precautions you got to take in this world. It's like, hey, bro, stop messing with these dumb behind women because you're going to get yourself roped up. You don't believe me? Look at Chris Brown. How many times a female said this man sexually assaulted them? And everybody jumped on it. They started calling that man a rapist. And I'm sitting there looking like, there you go. Guilty until proven innocent. Whole time. It's like, we know he ain't do that. Literally, he had a girl.
No, we don't know nothing. We don't know nothing. Nate, we don't know Nathan. We don't know nothing. All we hear is what's on the media, and people choose to run with it.
Listen, I know that for a fact that as a black man, I keep myself out of certain.
You'd be a good journalist if you knew everything was a fact.
I just don't play dumb games with people. I'm not going to give you the benefit of the doubt. You sit here and say 30 women say you sexually assaulted them. I'm looking at that situation like, it's got to be.
Let me ask this.
Let me ask a question real quick. Now, I'm telling you, Jolie could not have been the dude sitting back then with Emmett Till because he would have threw Emmett Till under the bus.
I would have threw Emmett Till under the bus.
Yeah,
I would like, hey, bro.
You would have had 30 people come up to you and say he did it, and you would have been like, that's enough for me.
No, it's the difference when it comes to black people, bro. What I'm saying is, as black people, we have.
Why does there always have to be a race in it?
Because it is a race thing. Because every time a black person get accused of something, they guilty. I don't understand.
What you got on that? We're gonna move on after all finish.
Hey, Unc Oz got big, boy.
Okay, because. When Nick said, why it got to be a race thing? Because it is. Because look how they treated Ben Roethlisberger. He only had 4 women accuse him of rape. 4 different women. They, all of a sudden, the club where he did the last person, they went to go get the videotape. All of a sudden, it was erased or recorded over. They never mentioned it again. It's Ben Roethlisberger, whatever, you don't even hear about it, right? Anymore. You still don't hear about it. Michael Vick, he didn't fight not one dog, but they still boycotted that man years later after he, did his time, did his penance, worked with people.
When I said why it has to be a race thing, I didn't mean where you're going from it, because I mean, I hate, like I always say, I hate to be pointing stuff toward the race, but I'm talking about in Stokes' situation. Stokes bringing up, there was 30 people that said he did it, so that now it becomes a race thing, or why we shouldn't believe that the 30 people who said it.
No,
but in this, say it again.
That's not what I'm saying.
What you saying?
What I'm trying to say is this: when it comes to black people and black athletes and everything else,
I'm talking about Emmett Till.
Emmett Till. With the Emmett Till situation, it's a race thing because look what happened like in the 1950s. White people were lying on us all the time.
But you didn't know that person was lying until a couple of years ago.
We knew she was lying when we first heard the story about Emmett Till.
You wasn't born.
Bro, the first time I ever heard about The first time I ever heard about Emmett Till was like he whistled at a white woman. I said that bitch probably lied. He probably ain't do nothing. She was probably mad and in her feelings. And
How you know he ain't whistle at that lady?
Because we knew better. We knew
How
better.
you knew better? How you knew he knew better?
That's not a crime, though. See, that's the thing.
No, it's not a
You
crime. But
whistle
what
at a
Nate is
person.
saying is, how does he know that didn't happen?
You know what? It could have happened. Nate.
It
But I'm
could
just
have
saying,
happened.
I would have
And
gave that
he's a
situation-
die for it, but how you know?
I would have gave that
that
brother the benefit of the doubt. I would have been like, nah, he didn't do that. He better than that. The same way I want to give every athlete, every black person that's famous the benefit of the doubt. I don't think you did what they're accusing you of. I hope you did. I hope you smarter than that.
This
Except
is
it's
all
like-
I'm saying.
Except
This
for
is all I'm
what?
saying right here.
Well, all I'm saying is when it comes to when you get multiple accusations on a
Daenerys,
certain
what's up,
subject,
bro? What's up,
It
Chris?
is.
Daenerys, what's up, Chris?
it is like, bruh, come on, bruh, because you got all these women saying you did it. I ain't saying all of them said. I ain't saying you did it to all of them, but you had to do it to somebody. Wherever there's smoke, there's fire. The same thing with Bill Cosby. You had all these women saying he did it. I ain't saying.
man.
I don't want you to be
Cosby
the better,
told you what
but
he did.
hey,
Hey, I think this
Cosby
conversation.
said what he did.
This
This
Hey,
is
man,
taking
we gotta
a
continue this
turn.
later.
Listen,
Backstage.
Let me get
It's taking
control
a
of it.
broad turn.
Let's get control because Cree ain't said nothing about this, and she just sitting here looking at y'all like, why are we still talking about this? So,
Nick brought it up.
well, the
That's
piece
the
that
third
he
time
brought
you
up,
said that, bro. They know that.
he brought up the point that what we needed to talk about, but it kind of turned to something else. But let's keep it moving. Nick, you said you had another topic you wanted to
No,
change.
that was the only one I had.
Oh, that was on because you said two. I remember you said two.
No. I was saying we should take two off and put one on.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. My bad. I heard you wrong. Then I heard you wrong. What else we got, man?
Which
what
one
else
you
we
want to
got?
talk about, Nick? Because I don't know which one you want to take off. So which one you want to talk about, Nick?
Just talk about the next one. What you mean?
It's two next ones.
It's three next ones.
Oh, okay. So you want? Oh, okay. So why do you think people are apprehensive to share their business ideas and goals with others?
Who
I
want to go
like that
first?
one.
Because they're crabs in a bucket.
No, it's not because it's crap.
Read that again.
Why do you think people are apprehensive to share their business ideas and or goals with others?
Oh.
Crew, what you
Nobody
got?
Nobody got nothing.
Well, so I actually shared this question with Jody. You know, the reason in my thought process was, let's say like you have this idea, right? It's like a God-given idea, right? And you know this is something that was given to you. Why are people so secretive about it? Since you know it's yours, nobody can take it away. That's where that was the thought process of it. So if that's the case, if we know it's yours, then what's the big deal about being apprehensive about it?
Because they don't think
I would
it's
say
big
somebody
enough.
could take your idea and make it as their own.
But it's yours though. You see what I
It
mean?
ain't. I mean, it's yours until you put it in America. It's yours until you put it on paper and have it written up at the right way. Until then, anybody can steal it.
I'm gonna go this route. You have people that's very manipulative, and they'll take and do what they can to ruin whatever you got going on. If they have that kind of disdain towards you or towards what you're trying to do, because they don't want to see you win.
So correct me if I'm wrong, Creed. I think you're going from a spiritual aspect. So if God already has this for you, and you can't interrupt what God has for you, why are you being apprehensive though? I think that's where.
Correct
me if I'm wrong. Okay.
Yeah, that's where I'm going with it, because I feel like, why are we holding out on something that we know is supposed to come out there regardless? So if it's yours, it's yours. If it's not, then you will know that it's not. But I think a lot of ideas, God ideas, are ideas that you don't even think about. Like, it's not something that you would naturally think about. So if it's God ideas, then why are we so like, oh, I'm not going to tell nobody about this. I got to hold it on tight. But it's meant to be out there.
I'll say, I believe it's in the Bible. I'm not 100%, but I heard a lot of the old heads. When it comes to some stuff, until you get it done, Don't let your right hand know what your left hand doing.
I've heard a lot of old heads say that too. Yeah.
I haven't heard that.
Like you know, if you got a plan, go achieve your plan. And if you got like Creisha, me, you, Nick, we got a certain relationship. We tell each other stuff. We might tell us three, but we might keep everybody else out until our goal or plan is achieved. Everybody else will find out once it's done. That's the kind of thing when the old heads talk about when they say that.
So, okay, so the other question is, all right, so let's say you share with this idea, say, hey, you got this crazy idea, right? And you go to the person that you know you love and trust, right? But they don't even receive it the right way.
Oh, that's gonna happen all the time.
Okay, so but you still shared it, right? Because then that person, you don't know what's in that person's heart after you shared it, if they're gonna be sneaky or envious about the situation. But you still are you trust that person enough to say, hey, this is the idea that I got, right? So it's almost like you know who's the type of person that you don't want to share it with. But what if that person that you trust so much receives it the wrong way, but then gives you a different like type of feeling, say, hey man, I shouldn't have shared that with that person.
Yeah, now you know you shouldn't have shared it with that person.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. It's like, okay, so you can't always pinpoint. Like for me, like even with my book, like I only shared it with a handful of people, only because I just felt like it wasn't right to share with other people, like the certain people in my life. Not because I didn't want to. I just couldn't do it. It just every time I wanted to do it, I couldn't do it. It's like you can pick and choose. But there are some people that did say they were like, whoa. And I was like, damn, maybe I shouldn't have shared it. However, I would have known that. That's not what I received.
What Chris said is good, though. I heard that from a lot of old heads, too. He said the old heads used to say, if you want to make God laugh, plan something.
My mama just told me that.
What does that mean?
Like, because when we plan stuff, God's plans are not always our plans. So when you plan something, God say, that's not what I had planned for you. You know what I'm saying? That's wisdom right there.
That's cute.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah.
I said that's true. I said that's cute.
No, that's what God say. Like,
okay. Like, I'm sorry, guys.
God look at him like,
so.
I see what you're trying to do. That's what they say. But I ain't really got nothing on it.
Hey man, them old heads be speaking, boy. They be speaking in parables too, boy.
I ain't said nothing on it yet. But we closing out on it.
Hey.
You heels up.
You know when this actually was a topic of conversation I witnessed between two people like a couple of years ago. And it was like, I guess, a radio question. And the woman was like, she said, why would I guess they was asking for business advice, how she got her business up and running. And, you know, she wouldn't share the knowledge. People say, why not? And she was like, because blood, sweat, and tears I put into it, they're going to have to do that themselves. And I'm like, you should share how you got there. You know, the mistakes you made, the steps you took. But but the real reason I think people don't share ideas is because, you know what, I got a story. And y'all should know this story. Because everybody knows this story. It was these twins. These twins, they had an idea. They went to Harvard. They had an idea for, like, connecting their classmates together. Right. And they connecting their classmates and people together, you know, on a social platform, which later they presented it to this one cat, you know, because they needed help with the algorithm and everything. And the cat stole the idea, which later became Facebook. And all they got was $100 million while he a billionaire. That's why people don't share their ideas. Because somebody can steal your idea because they hear it. Oh, man, that sounds like a great idea. Steal that bad boy, run with it. Now you looking like, that's my idea. And you be left out in the cold. You know, that's why I think people are hesitant, because you have $1 million ideas.
Let's move on.
Somebody didn't want to hear what Hug had to say.
Y'all stupid.
Anything else on? You had kind of went off the
You
screen.
know,
real quick.
and you know, whether it came, you know, my bad. Either it didn't come to fruition or whatnot, or it's in the works. You share that idea, somebody say, hey, yeah, that is a great idea. Run out and do that, you know, and steal it from right under you. Next thing you know, you sitting back like, damn, you know, they done made all this money off of my idea.
Yes, sir.
But you want to know something too? To what Krisha said about people who you love not believing you and stuff like that, or got something negative to say about what you did. Nick, didn't we have a conversation similar to that not too long ago?
I don't remember.
Like, oh no, me, you and Nate. It was one of our topics about people who really want the best for you, but you know they might tell you the truth and it might not be what you want to hear.
Was that the topic Nate was talking about?
I think, was it Nate?
Nah.
Okay.
Let's kick it. Let's kick it. Let's kick it. Jody, let's move on.
Well, I thought Nick said he wanted to cut the topics. Now, which one?
Bro, just because I say something, that don't mean it's gold.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, what are your guys' rule about loaning money and letting people borrow stuff, like things of value?
I go do it. Honestly, I mean, for me, if my family members come to me and ask me for money, they got it. But I know Brandon, Nate, Jimmy ain't coming to me asking no $2,000. You know what I mean? If they did, I know it would be for it would be important if they coming to me asking for that type of money. But somebody, one of my cousins or something, can't just come up to me. I ain't spoke to you in like 5 years or something and say, hey, cuz, can I hold $500? I ain't got it. I ain't got it. Like, you only think, huh? Yeah, I ain't got it.
The face too, right?
You want to come talk to me after 5 years and ask me for that's the first thing you ask me for some money. Now, if I say, you can always call me if you need anything, that's different. But I ain't out here telling everybody that.
Well, we talked about this before, so I'm gonna repeat what I said the other time we talked about it. I was raised with this mindset, and this is how I was raised. If you're gonna want them to give it back to you, tell them you don't got it. But if you could give it and be like, I don't even need it back. If you pay it back, good. If you don't, good. That's
go into the situation knowing my rule is go into the situation knowing that you might not get it back. That's my rule.
See, and y'all mama be saying that too. Give with a kind heart. So when I say no,
y'all mama.
Yes, your mama too.
No, but listen, when I tell this lady no, I'm not giving out no money, she say, why you not giving it? Because it's not coming from a kind place. So I don't want to give you no money because I know I'm not gonna get it back. And like Nick say, like the people that ask you for money, most of the time, people you ain't heard from in a while. Like the people that in my circle, they don't really ask, or people in my circle, we communicate on a daily basis, so it don't really matter. I see you on the regular, so you need $10, $20, here you go. But loaning a huge amount of money to somebody I ain't spoke to in like 3 years, bro, you might well go ask them from the bank. See if they get it to you. You got a better chance of getting it from them than me.
And they gonna get interest off you.
Right.
And you gonna give it back to them.
It ain't no telling you gonna give me my money back. But I ain't never got it anyway, so it don't matter.
I'll tell you, hey, last time we had this conversation, I told you they owe me money to this day, still out there going by Jordans.
Right, guys.
But if I came to Nate today and say, hey, I need that money you borrowed from me, he got me. But until that day come, his shoes is my shoes.
Hey, me too. Right along with you. Right along with you.
Oh man, Nick, you put a lean on the shoes?
No. What you got, Cree?
I think I agree with all y'all. I mean, I don't have an issue with lonely money at all. It just depends if I feel like it. I just go based on what I feel. So if I feel like you're asking for money and somehow I don't think it's right for me to give it to you, then I just say I don't got it. But if I feel like I know you need it, then I'm gonna give it to you. Like it just really depends on the situation. But I don't mind, and I don't expect to get it back too. I don't really care. Just take it.
That's my thing. If I do give it out, I don't expect to get it back. If you give it back, now I got a smile on my face. But, I keep a smile on my face also if you ain't gonna give it back as well. So
I'm gonna remember that.
Hey, no, you sitting there. Nah, I try not to bring this up, Nate. Now, you pushing me now. Nah, you gonna remember that now. Have I said anything to you? Have I said anything to you? Oh, okay, I'm gonna leave it alone then. I'm gonna leave it alone. I remember it too. But nah.
Stokes, what you got?
Y'all got life. I'm gonna let you borrow the money. I'm a loan shark. I want my shit back.
You put interest on it?
Hell yeah. Every time.
Jody, a bank.
No, sorry. How much interest you putting on it?
You know what? I want at least about it. It depends on how much I let you borrow. It depends on how much I want back.
All right, Jody. I need 2 racks right now.
You need 2 racks?
This is a scenario. I don't need 2 racks. I'm just a snenario.
All right, I need 2,500 back. I need 2,500 back from you.
Dang,
what period of time?
What you need it for?
No, but like you added $500.
It depends on what you need it for, though. Like
why does that matter?
Because sometimes it's a slow process, and sometimes it's a faster process. If I need $2,500 back to get my car fixed, all right, cool. So that means you got a car to take your ass to work to give me my money back. Cool. I give you like 6 months to give me 2 racks back.
Don't ask Jody for no money.
I'm a long term. I need my money back. And if you act like you ain't give my money back, that's all right. I'm gonna pull up, talk to you. I loan. Listen, I'm not lying. I loaned somebody some money one time, right?
Jail.
I ain't do nothing illegal. They act like, well, I ain't got it right now. All right, cool, bet. We hung out at the house. I went to the electric room. I took the breaker for the AC out.
Jimbo, you better get it too.
Hey, I won't. We're not gonna put that on the podcast. We're gonna keep that in the group chat. You know,
get all of it.
I'm waiting on him to respond because it's gonna be good.
Respond. You know he got an answer. He got an answer for everything. You know he got an answer.
Why you saying that?
You know what? You know what? Absolutely right.
Oh wait.
You're 100% right. 100% right.
Oh my goodness. Hey,
after the show.
After the
show. We're talking about after the show. Everybody looking at us like, what are they laughing about? We ain't saying nothing. No,
Jimmy laughing. Jimmy, I got you, brother.
Hey, I really didn't want it. I saw opportunity to get at you.
I'm be honest with you. I'm horrible. I be done forgot, right?
That's another thing. You know, some people got forgot,
especially something like that.
Your money back, and they forget. Nah, I ain't forgot when I gave it to you. You ain't forget to ask me not to hold my money.
Exactly. I know that's right.
I ain't never had nobody give me some money and forgot that I owed them.
No.
Honestly, it depends on how much it is. Like I said, I let somebody.
You go back and forth like that.
Nate, me and Nate, we went through something, and Nate was the loan shark, and he was like, "Oh, I forgot I gave that to you."
Because I had the same thing with Nate.
He said you had money.
Yeah. Hey Nate. If you loan something out now, you need that back.
Hey, nah, I ain't got it.
You ain't got it.
I ain't got it.
Listen,
feel you, bro.
I'm a long shot, and I'm gonna catch up with you and get even with you. Like I said, I took the breakers out their AC unit. You ain't got nine. Hey, bro, my house kind of hot. I know. I took the
Why
breakers.
you over there
Yeah.
committing crimes and stuff.
Yeah.
You watch this, right?
What crime was that commit? You know, I was.
You're not
fixing-
supposed to be going to other people's houses disconnecting their air conditioning.
Cool. Hey, I sent my niece a picture, right? Of her. I said, hey, you know how much
You
it
still
cost?
gonna
You
talk
know how
about
much?
it.
You know how much money you owe me, right? And you know how much it cost me to get a boot off of Amazon and put it on your car?
You ain't finna go that far. Come on, Jody. Come on.
You
You
about to
finna
go
go on
drive.
your phone. You finna order a boot and put on somebody's car because they ain't gave you your money.
I sent it to her in my cart. I said, it's in my Amazon cart. It's $33 to get this boot and put it in your car. I say, stop playing with me. And I can return it within 30 days. I say, that boot gonna sit on your car for 28 days until you get my money.
Worse than Miami towing.
Oh my God, Jody. Like
No,
I
because
said,
listen,
people, y'all
here's
better
the
not
thing.
get no money to Jody.
It's
Get
to
some money
me,
Jody.
it's a borderline like especially when you loan somebody some money, right? And I was like, and I hit people up. I loaned another one of my cousins some money, and I hit him up. I said, boy, damn, boy, ever since I loaned you that money, boy, I ain't seen you at the I ain't seen you buy a pair of sneakers yet, my guy. You trying to keep them sneakers off my off the Facebook Live so I don't know you buying shoes? Let me pull up at that closet. I know it was 36 pair of shoes when I left. I bet not seen that nail more.
You counted the shoes before you left, Jody.
Listen, people, when you owe somebody money, all of a sudden they stop posting certain stuff on Facebook. I love how you go to get food every Friday. Y'all always buying food from somebody. Every Friday you got wings, some type of nice little dish put together. Now all of a sudden you owe me some money. Now you ain't putting none. You ever notice that when people owe you money, they stop posting this shit they buy on Facebook, on Instagram? I ain't bought
That's
nothing.
another thing.
I ain't got
You
no
can't
problem.
you can't come to me asking me for money if you always spending money. Nick don't
Listen.
always spend money.
Nick
So
don't
you out there
spend
living your
nothing.
best life.
We know
Cool,
that's true.
good for you. Don't come ask me for some money if you come up short. You know, trying to live your best life. You're not living it on me.
I agree with that.
Hell of my
That's a good
dime.
point.
I'm broke.
Man, I'm gonna tell you,
What?
girl, every time we go to Ocala, you know, we go buy Nana the necessities and stuff, you know, toilet paper, some
Yeah.
snacks and stuff like that. Me and they always tell Nana, I'm not buying your cigarettes.
At all.
Straight like that. I'm not buying your cigarettes. What Teresa go do? Buy a carton of cigarettes.
Go buy them smokes.
Why you brought that up, Nick?
Nana can't get no money when it comes to cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? Like that's that's not a necessity.
Hey, that's
Right.
Teresa.
Nick said, "I'm here for your needs, not your wants."
Hey, I agree
Right.
with that.
Teresa getting them brownie points. Nigga.
And
There's no-
she always get it out of me, either whether she get it from me or Teresa.
Hey, it's gonna be something. It's gonna be
And
something
she
special.
will every time.
Hey,
to let you
and
know.
Nana got something special for her. Just know. She gonna have it in her last letter. She gonna be like, and to Nick, who wouldn't get me no cigarette.
I be
Nah,
fine.
Nigga be
with
okay
whatever
with
she
that.
give Teresa,
Keep
she giving to
blessing.
me.
T blessing
Right.
her. That's what she's doing. She's just continuing.
Oh,
on the
so y'all
blessing.
playing that good cop, bad cop type thing? That's what y'all got going on. And what y'all got going on, Nick?
Oh man,
Oh,
no.
that's right, T. Every single time. She just
Brownie
can't get it out of us. She get it
Yeah,
out of
for
you.
real. Now one of us.
I ain't paying for your cigarette. No,
Yeah, I ain't about no
can't do it.
cigarettes. I ain't about no cigarettes or no alcohol for nobody.
No, I can't do it. But anyway, that ran its course. that ran its course, man. What's up with the family in the comments? I totally forgot we was in that Deshaun Watson conversation for so long. I
They
forgot
weren't
to
saying
pull up
nothing
some.
about that conversation.
I ain't hear nobody say
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah, that conversation, it got quiet, boy.
No, T was talking about it. T was making some.
Well,
good
she
points
was on
about it.
Jody head.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was
And
coming
Jody
at
wasn't
you.
trying to
As
read
per
that.
usual.
Hey, she put her foot on Jody's throat, boy. God, oh, boy.
I didn't even read it.
Yeah, you don't go back and read it.
She thought
I
it was
I
Because
was.
she came at you, boy.
But she made it a mission. She made it a mission to get at Jody today.
That's all right. We'll put it in the interview.
I'm starting to feel a certain type of way because
Well, why you feel so that way, Jimbo?
What you feel talking with, Jimmy?
oh, nah, Teresa, she attacked me a couple days ago. Okay, never mind.
Y'all want Teresa to attack you? That's what y'all saying? Y'all want her to attack you?
Jimmy, you want to be attacked?
That's what I'm asking.
Well, it's just not normal if Teresa don't come at my throat. That's all.
Oh, I don't want nobody.
That's why
I
I'm
hear
thinking
it
something
almost
wrong
every
with
day.
it. What you said?
I say I almost hear it every day. Every time I go pick up Teresa, you heard from Jimmy? Nah, what he did? Nah.
But you gonna hear from Jimmy, boy, in the worst way. Why you ain't pick up my phone call? I know you see me calling you.
I be saying that. I like Teresa. You have a watch that your calls are transmitted to your watch and your phone. Don't say that. Oh, I wasn't by my phone because you got your watch. I want to hear that mess. Make me take off my belt. I love you too, T.
Man, so we was at dinner last night, and the person made a comment because T like the only girl in our group or whatever. And she was like, "Well, you have another girl in the group?" And I said, "Nah, she like it. She like being the only girl." Huh?
Get on your team. Ain't no.
Yeah, get
I
on her.
said she at work and she at the crib with you. We know y'all finna slide. Just tell her pop in the camera right quick.
Hey, they say, she heard you. She got her phone.
Oh,
Come on, T.
go hang out with us right quick.
Yeah, before we ride out, come chill
I heard
out
you,
with
Nate.
What Nate
I
said.
do know I didn't get the chance to answer
Hold
the
on.
question.
Are we done?
Nah, Uncle Pudge, you gotta go.
Are we done or are we finished?
What Uncle Pudge go? You gotta say something, Mark, because we just be trying to go. we be trying to ride out.
I be enjoying y'all banter, man. I just like sitting back watching y'all interact. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, man.
I know you got a story about some money, though. I know you got a story about
I
some
know you got a story. Go ahead, give us a story. Real
I
quick.
got a story to tell you,
man. Let me tell you about this, man.
Let me tell you something.
Audience, man. You gotta know your audience.
That's
you gotta
true.
know your people, because I got my brother, man. I got my one brother, Elmo.
Mm-hmm.
If I loan him money, he'll give it back to me, whatever. Now my brother Chris, I loaned him money, and Chris like, yeah, man, let me borrow $50 till tomorrow, man. Then you can wait till tomorrow. Then Chris said, let me borrow 50. Then Chris said, let me get $50. And I'll pay you back June 5th.
He give you a date.
5 o'clock in the morning. I ain't getting that shit back. Yeah, but he give you a date and time.
Gave you a schedule.
You ain't getting that shit back, because that's I already know when he give you a date and time, and that's for anything, you ain't gonna get it. So I'm like, so pretty much what you're saying, give you $50, because I know you ain't gonna. He's like, man, yeah, I'm on my way. I'll be there Thursday at 4 o'clock. That man like the cable people. You sit there at 4 o'clock like,
they ain't there yet. Yeah, what he at?
Right, you call him. Oh no, man, I'm on my way. I'm up the street. Okay, cool. 6 hours later, nigga, I thought you was up the street, man. I'm still in Chicago. The fuck you gonna tell me you up the street? I'm like, that's 60 miles. That ain't up the street.
You ain't getting that 50 back. You ain't getting that 50 back. You charged that one to the
He got
game.
me a couple of times. Right, he got me a couple of times because I got faith in my brother. But he a good dude, man. If I need something, man, I go to his house. He'll give it to me. But for me, though, loaning money is just like, look, man, if you tell me, hey, man, I'm going to give it back to you next week, cool. I'm like, sometime next week. If you tell me I get it back whenever I can, cool, I ain't expecting it. But as soon as you say, man, I get paid Friday, I have it back to you Friday, hey, man, I'm getting up at 4 in the morning on Friday, like.
I'm on your head.
Where that direct deposit at? Where that direct deposit at?
Hey,
I want to see the text message from Zelle saying you got X amount deposited to your account.
Huh?
Cool. I'm like, man, don't tell me that because it's just the principle. If you need it and say, man, I can't pay you back, I'm gonna give it to you because I don't want nobody struggling. But if you tell me you're gonna give it back, I'm expecting it back because now I'm like, man, maybe that's a tank of gas, especially with these gas prices. It's like, I'm going to need that back, man, because I got to go to work. I need a tank of gas, whatever, man. I need some cereal. But, because if y'all loan me money, I'll say, hey, man, when I get paid, I'm going to give it back to you. When my direct deposit hit at 5 in the morning, you wake up, you can look at your cash app, your money already there waiting on you. Like, there you go.
In my type of
I'm gonna pay you
transaction.
back. Right, I'm gonna pay you back, man, because I know I might need you again.
Right, because I take food stamps too. If anybody out there wondering,
I'm
I
flexible.
sure enough take food stamps.
If
I
you
done had
gonna
somebody
me
pay
in
me
the
back. I
in the
loaned somebody.
EBT?
Listen, I loaned somebody $100, and she was like, "Hey, I ain't got no cash on me, but I give you $200 in food stamps." I said, "You got a deal. I can't even be mad."
Nah, I need my money back.
I'm gonna
can't
spend money
do
on
food
food. I take
stamps.
the food stamps. I take the food stamps.
I don't
got
need
flexible
$200 worth of
payment
groceries. I
plans.
need my $100 bill.
Oh yeah,
back.
I got. Hey, but listen, my number one rule. If you owe me money, and tax season come around and you don't pay me, you gonna have to see me for real. Because you done had a little grip.
Well, you already made it. You already made it clear that you're gonna see you. Period. So that don't even make sense at this point. They're gonna see you. Period.
Right. And when I ask certain people
tax season or not
to help a brother out, you know what I'm saying? They don't be trying to help a brother out. You know what I'm saying? I got friends in this world that won't let me borrow money because
you out here cutting off people's lights and AC units.
you out there playing FPL and stuff.
No money.
For real.
Listen, I'm gonna just put on. I asked Amanda to borrow $150, and she told me no several times. I'm offended, man.
Well, Amanda in the comments said she don't loan nobody money.
That's why. Now you see what I said. She ain't lying. She still ain't let me borrow that $150. Man, let me borrow $150. Let me borrow.
I need to borrow some rounds. What's up?
Right now.
What you need?
I need to borrow some rounds that you might not get back.
And you know what? You know what, Jimmy? I'm fine with that. You know what I'm saying? Anything. You know why? You know why?
Y'all gonna be squared off?
Hey.
What's up, man?
Hey, anything. You know that's on the house. Anything to keep them ladies safe. I got you. I'm doing it for the kids.
My dude.
Now, if it was just for you, we might have to talk. But I'm gonna do it for the kids, though.
If it was just for me, I'd just invite you over and cook for you, and then ask you.
Appreciate that.
That barter system, black.
What's up, T?
Good morning. Jimmy,
How you doing? How you doing, Miss Marie?
You said something about me?
How you doing? Good morning.
Well, y'all see how Jimmy's voice became so sweet.
Listen. That's what I was gonna say earlier. And he said, "I love you." I was like, Jimmy, why when you talk to females, you so sweet, but when you talk to
you gotta put that deep
it's so
voice
hard and rough. Because he was talking to Cree, and he was talking to Cree, and his little deep voice ain't Cree.
That's that after 10.
And I was about to say, Jimmy, why you talk to us so rough, but you talk to these females so calm, so calm,
nice
it's
and
all
calm.
good. That's all good. I love him for it, though. I like
he used his quiet storm voice.
Yeah.
This is
Jimmy, give it to us before we leave.
And I'm
Give
here.
us that voice.
Quiet storm.
Oh, get out of here. Listen, anything else? We about to wrap it up. Anything else we want to shout? Hey, listen, so everybody that's watching, if you haven't watched the interview with Cree, if you haven't watched this interview with Cree, it's a fantastic interview with Cree with our new series, Getting to Know the Family. Please go check it out. Also, check out her book on Amazon, All Things New. Please go support Cree.
Show your shirt, Cree.
Somebody
put Cree on the big screen.
My what?
They want you to show the shirt, Cree. I got it, nigga. I got it. Don't worry about it. I got it.
Oh, I wasn't worried about it.
Oh, you weren't wearing it?
No, not one bit. Go ahead and show the shirt, Cree.
All things new.
All things new, man. Y'all go out to Amazon and pick up that book, man. Y'all go and check out that interview exclusively on YouTube. It's a very, very good interview. You learn some things from Cree a little bit, getting to know Cree a little bit. With our new series, we're Getting to Know the Family. Be on the lookout for some more interviews with the rest of the crew. Shout out to Coach A. He couldn't make it today. He had some business to take care of with his rapid returns. If anybody are needing their taxes done, this is an 18-year vet in the tax game. So y'all go holler at Coach A. He look like he owns them.
You better pay him.
You better pay him. You better pay him.
He looking like
He's serious.
Like if you don't pay him, he's serious with his.
He's serious.
You don't pay Adrian, he gonna let me pull up on you.
He'll let you.
Hey, he waiting to release Jody, boy.
Hey, come outside and you have your lug nut sitting on your front door.
But yeah, y'all
gonna be positive
check out
that
Adrian if y'all ain't got your taxes done. Anything I'm missing, fellas, and our first lady? Anything I'm missing? Nothing. Well, we appreciate all.
Hold on, one more thing, CEO.
Okay, what's up,
Jimmy? When we get our pasta, bro?
What you talking about, Willis?
You know what I'm
that
talking
voice.
There it is, right?
That voice.
When we get my Philly cheesesteak pasta?
It's coming.
Hey, what I told y'all.
I'm about to say, there it go right there. There go.
I told y'all.
Hey, y'all pray.
Jesus.
Y'all pray for my sister T and my brother Nick as they head to Sacramento. I didn't know why. We all need to know that, but they heading to Sacramento. Y'all pray for their safety. I hope y'all have so much fun. They're going to go see the Sacramento Kings and the Chicago Bulls. I hope y'all have so much fun, enjoy each other. I love the fact that T and Nick do these things together. It's good.
Nick?
What happened?
Don't it make you mad that Chicago lift a mask mandate? Y'all could have came up here, man. We could have hung out. I go punch the man in our face, man.
Don't punch that man in his face.
No, it's a she, right?
It's a she, yeah.
Yeah, it's a she.
Don't punch her in her face. Your kids and your pups need you.
Nah, she need to be chopped in her throat. A donkey.
Not by Telly.
Hey, brother, I don't get my hands dirty no more. I got people for that.
I know that's right.
I said, don't do it, Telly, 'cause you'll be guilty till proven innocent. Don't do it, Telly.
But yeah, praying for
me. And let 30 people say you did it. Jody on their side.
There you go. Anyway, that is today's show, Family Talk. Let's discuss it. It's your boy, the CEO B. You got Uncle Pudge, the dog father, Nate the Great pulled up on us today. You got Nick. You got Cree, the first lady, not your average Chef Jimbo, and of course, everybody's favorite cousin podcast plug, Jody. We are out today. We love y'all. Y'all keep supporting us and sharing and subscribing, and we'll see y'all on Real Talk Tuesday next week. Peace.